What's up, guys? So last episode that we posted up was our first losing session, right? So I took a few days off. I had some things, papers, and tests and stuff this week in school, anyways. So I took a few days off. I played a little bit today in between two classes. It was just for an hour or so. So I think I added like $3 to the bankroll, which was at like just about $51 before. So it's been 1 week since we began, right? We put $20 in, and now we have I think 54 on the bankroll with that negative session that we had last time. So today's Thursday. I have no school tomorrow. My girlfriend's at work all night, and we're gonna get in a long session today. I think like 6 hours or so. I'm planning on doing maybe eight, whatever. I got nothing to do, so I'll be putting in a long session tonight. So last video was like an hour long because I played for so long. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do from now on is maybe I'll just pick like 6 or 7 hands, 10 hands, whatever, to try and keep the videos shorter because it's crazy. I mean, I won't even watch how long I was putting up those videos for. So I'm going to play for the next 8 hours or so, and I will post up a video tonight when I'm done, or maybe tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can grow that bankroll. 8 hours. We're averaging like $2 an hour, so $16. Doesn't sound too great. Put in 8 hours to make two, but that would be a good result, right? If we're averaging $2 an hour, because that's 40 bigs an hour, which would be wonderful. So we're gonna put in a long session tonight, and I'll post that video up for you guys. So just stay tuned for an analysis. All right, guys. So we pick up aces about 30 minutes into our session. Pretty good starting hand. I'd say like top 3 starting hands. So we 4x. That's our standard. We're under the gun here. I trimmed this video way down, so that's what I'm going to do from now on, so the videos aren't so long for you guys. I'm going to try to keep them around 20 minutes or so. So we get this guy to ship on us. That's pretty great. Good news for us. And then 2 calls. He has 6 behind. He's committed a lot of his stack. I think we only have like $5 or so, so we're just going to put it all in here. Unfortunate flop for us, but a solid run out. So he flops a set, and we get the queen on the river, giving us a straight, and we take it down. Next relevant hand, we got ace king on the button. Put in a little squeeze here. Bump it up to, I think, $1.20. Okay, $1. And this is 3 minutes after our aces, so pretty good little back-to-back here. Middle position had raised 3x, got 3 callers behind, and we put the squeeze on. Now I'm watching these after I play the session, so I don't remember exactly what happened, so I'll just give you guys running commentary as the hands happen. So we get calls behind, 2 calls behind, pot's $3.40. I think we have like $10. I can't see my money amount because I have on my editing screen it's blocked. Really good flop for us. Not really. That was being sarcastic. But this does miss their range a lot. So if they're calling the dollar there, I'd put them on like jack queens, maybe like 8s and 9s. And I only played the aces hand here at this table so far, so I think I have pretty good. So he calls the bet there. So we could pretty much put him on like 8s or 9s, or maybe a flush draw. And he's pretty committed here, so if he does have a flush draw, we just want to get the money in now in case we miss. I mean, in case he misses and then we miss value on the river. So we just put all the money in here. Good thing we don't get snapped, and he does have a flush draw and it bricks out for him. We take that pot down as well. Next relevant hand, I think, is like 10 minutes later. Pick up 4-6 on the button. Pre-flop, I made it 20 cents, I think, or 15 cents. And we got these colors behind, so I pick up the 4. This guy leads, I flat. Oh no, he raised to 15 cents pre-flop, and we called. So we flop bottom pair. He leads, we call. He leads again, we're going to call again. And So right now, I mean, if he does have an overpair, he's got to be pretty wary of the 10. Not a lot else we're calling with here. So even though we do have showdown against ace kings and stuff, we're just going to put in a bet here anyway to try to get him to fold overpairs because it does look like we have a 10 here. So we turn our hand into a bluff, and he calls us down, and he did have an overpair. So I don't know if bet sizing was wrong or if he's just never folding there. I'm not sure. Next hand we have ace deuce of clubs, and we just flat. Under the gun +2 just limps, and we flat. We're switching it up a little bit. We were playing a little aggressive, I think, early on in these series. So just slow down a little bit. That bad day that I had was due to me overplaying a lot of hands. So we get a raise, a call. This is a pretty great flop for us. We flop top pair with the nut flush draw. Whatever bet comes in, I mean, we're probably just going to call in this position. Raising here, I don't think is a good play because if you're getting called by a better ace, and you don't mind getting just a cheap turn. So there was no bets to us. We're going to check also. Like I said, we're not too afraid of any cards that come out. And if this goes 30 cents call, then we could check raise. Call, we'll probably check raise here, get some more money in there. Make it $1. Bump the pot up a little bit. Entice these guys to call with their hands. You don't want to blow them off their hands. Like I said, better aces are beating us, but we would be happy to call a shove there. So they come along, we pick up 2 pair to go. So this is just a great spot for us. But there are, there's straight draws here. So if these guys called, I got to put at least one of them on a straight draw, like maybe a 10-7 or 10-jack. Maybe someone's got a flush draw with me, but I'm going to continue to try to draw value from these hands that are going to be drawing. This guy's got 91 cents left, so he calls with he had an open-ended flush draw, open-ended straight draw, so we take that one down. We had a table change. We had a couple hours actually at that table. After that, we were just pretty stagnant. So we're at a new table now. We just limp in the cutoff here with Queen 4 suited. Kind of, I don't know. Kind of wide range here in position. So he bets 43 in. We don't want to see another heart come out. We'll bump it up here. We got 2 pair. Heart's no good if it comes. We don't really want to see a king or an ace or anything on the turn, so we'll look to just get it in here. So pretty good hand for this guy. We got to dodge. Yep, so we're good. Full house there. This table breaks, I think. We're going to go table change. Now the next table I was at, these guys were super active in the chat. They were really funny, some good guys. So I told them they wanted me to include some of the chat in there, and they subscribed to the channel. So I told them I'd include chat, and shout to the guys out. Shout out to Patrick and Aaron, seat 4 and seat 5 that I was playing with. Thanks for the subscriptions, guys. So these guys are kind of funny. So we sit here, I think, for another hour and a half or so. So here we pick up ace king in the big blind. Under the gun +2, 3x. He got a call behind. So I would imagine we're going to be bumping it up here. Alright, we make it 75 cents to go. So we raise these guys 60 cents. Now this one, a little more in-depth analysis of the dynamic here. 8's a pretty solid player, and he was playing back at me a lot, and I kind of picked up on some tendencies that he was doing. So I'll just run through it with you guys here. So we're gonna put a c-bet in on this flop. It's a pretty coordinated flop. We've been playing really tight, so we can rep some good hands here. So we put in a continuation bet half pot. Now he raises us, he min raises us. Now instead of coming over the top and look like we're playing back at him, and then if he does have a queen, then I think it's stronger to just call there. Obviously I'm just floating him out of position, which isn't something that I would recommend doing often, but I'm gonna just put all the money in here in case he was just raising me there to get me off of any bluff hands, anything like ace king. If he has like jacks or tens, he's going to have to fold here, which is what I think that he does have is jacks, and he was frustrated that the queen was on the flop, so he was raising to see where he was at, which is why I put this bet in here. Just commit his stack in there. Obviously, some people do this with flush draws, but like I said, I was playing pretty tight, and I figured I could sell this to him. So he folds, and then he tells me that he folded jacks. So I told him I would include that hand on the vlog tonight, so he could see that I did indeed bluff him, because I was honest with him afterwards, and he didn't believe me, and he asked me to put it up here. So here we flop a flush, pretty good. We lead the flop, he calls. We lead the turn, he raises. He's only got 80 cents behind, so we're just gonna go ahead and put it in here, because he could have a king of clubs that he wants to call with, aces and stuff. So he's doing that with ace jack off. We take that one down as well. And then just more chat. These guys wanted me to just put this stuff in there. I didn't realize how much of the chat was actually in these clips, so sorry about that. But like I said, this video I made a lot shorter than all the other ones, so all your guys' attention spans can can deal with my videos now. So again, shout out to Patrick and Aaron, seat 4 and seat 5. Patrick is in med school, pretty nice guy. So this we floated on the flop. Someone put in a third size pot bet on the flop, so we called, and we turned a set. I started recording this a little late. I messed up on a couple hands. I forgot to record a few hands, so I got this one a little late. But also I'm including this one because C5 asked me to include this in the vlog tonight. He said that he had a set of kings and that he timed out. So if that was the case, that's pretty unfortunate for him, but we take that one down as well. And that's pretty much all the big hands that we won tonight. There's a long period that we were just pretty stagnant there. And we got the bankroll up to like $86. So that's great. It's been 1 week of the show. Thanks for joining. Alright guys, so pretty good session. We wrapped up at about 11 p.m. We started at 5, and like I said, I had a little hour earlier that I played while I was at school and added like $3 to the bankroll. So all in all, we started the later session with like $54 in the bankroll, and we ended with I think 86. So pretty good session. We put in the book, and today marks a week since we started it, and the bankroll is up $64 from the 20 that we had deposited. So quadruple. We were able to quadruple it in a week, which is pretty good. So thanks for watching. I made this video a lot shorter for you guys, and stay tuned. I think I'm gonna play again on Saturday. Taking the day off tomorrow, and so look for a video Saturday night or Sunday morning. Alright guys, good night.